A very good morning and welcome to yet another edition of the S101's Visual Radio this morning. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Jadabdeen. We start off with a look at your headlines.
Newsfirst headline.
In headlines, observers from 8 countries invited for general election. Alert to Badulla train suspended for movie filming. In international news, Netanyahu warns Lebanon of destruction like Gaza. And in sports, Williamson to miss early part of India's series with groin strain. And now your news in detail. In local news, the Departure of Railway has announced, the Department of Railway has announced that train services on the upcountry line will be limited from today until the 15th of this month. During this period, trains will only operate between Colombo Fort and Allar during daytime hours from 7:30 am to 5 pm. This restriction is due to the filming of a joint Indo-Sri Lanka movie on the Nine Arcs Bridge between Allar and Demodara. Passengers travelling beyond Allar to Badulla will be transported by buses arranged by the department. Additionally, a luxury bus service will also be available for passengers with reserved seats between Allar and Badulla during this period. In more local news, the Election Commission has announced that it has invited observers from 8 countries to monitor the upcoming general election. Chairman RMAL Ratnaik stated that these observers will come from regional countries and Russia. Additionally, observers from the Commonwealth and the European Union are also expected to arrive to oversee the election proceedings. Furthermore, observers from the Asian Network for Free Elections will be present to monitor the general election activities. Still in local news, in your update on the weather today, showers or thunder showers will occur at times in western, Sabragamo and northwestern provinces and in Galle and Mathura districts. Showers or thunder showers will occur elsewhere at several places in the island during the afternoon or night. Now, according to the Met Department, fairly heavy showers above 75 millimeters are likely at some places in western, Sabragamo, central, northwestern, Uva and eastern provinces and in Galle and Mathura districts. Now, the general public is requested to take adequate precautions to minimize damages caused by temporary localized strong winds and lightning during thunder showers. And up next is international news.
International news.
In news overseas, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has made a direct appeal to urge the Lebanese people to throw out Hezbollah and avoid destruction and suffering like they see in Gaza. Benjamin Netanyahu's appeal on Tuesday came as Israel expanded its ground invasion against Hezbollah by sending thousands more troops into a new zone in southwest Lebanon. Now, Netanyahu also claimed the Israel Defense Forces had killed the successor to Hezbollah's former leader Hassan Nasrallah, but the IDF later said it could not confirm Hashem Safieddin's death. And up next is the update on sports.
Sports news.
In sports, Kane Williamson is set to miss the opening test rather against India in Bengaluru with his departure from New Zealand, delayed by a groin strain he suffered during the Sri Lanka series. Now, New Zealand have added Mark Chapman to the squad for the three-test tour of India that begins in Bengaluru next Wednesday, which will be led by Tom Latham after Team Saudi stepped down as captain following the 2-0 defeat in Sri Lanka. Now, the rest of the squad remains unchanged from the disastrous tour of Sri Lanka, while although Michael Bracewell will only be available for the first test in India before departing for the birth of his second child. Ish Sodhi will join the squad as Bracewell's replacement for the second and third tests. And with that, we wrap up this edition of the Yes 101's. Wish you all ready for the News First team this morning. I've been Joad Abdin. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.